wrap up this Division 2 talk because I know this is my own personal opinion. This is not the reflections of Danny or Gamertag Radio or anyone else. This is just me. I've observed, like, episode 1 is out now. I've enjoyed the 2 story missions that are there. I enjoy the expeditions that are forcing you to kind of go out and explore and do some like puzzle solving type things. You know what I mean? Even the classified assignments that are in there for the year 1 pass holders, you can check out that stuff as well. It's all great. Like I said, you put in a discovery mode for the raid. It's a new option. I get all that. It's great content. First new DLC content for the Division 2. But here's the thing. That game is out, and I know it's not out for everyone. It's only out for year 1 pass holders. But I go to my friends list on Uplay. It's a ghost town right now, and this is new DLC. There's no excitement around it. I don't see people buzzing about this on Reddit or Twitter or you know what I mean, other social media places. I'm not seeing a lot of discussion about this new episode, and that's a problem. And I think, and I've been saying this on social media this week, I look at the Division 2 community right now, and what I realize is it was originally built, the Division 1, it was built around the PvP. It was built around PvP, Dark Zone stuff, all that. Some of the more popular content creators, they built their audience around the PvP portion of the Division. And let's just be frank here. The Division 2 PvP, Dark Zone activities stinks. It does. And I've thought that since the preview we went to at Red Storm back in December. I remember telling you guys we were playing, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to be playing this. Like, I could tell this was not going to be something that was going to be, long standing. Even the Dark Zone stuff, which I'm disappointed with, that it never... this was Dark Zone 2.0. We're going to have the occupied Dark Zone, but I have no incentive to go in there and play anything, right? So, and you see some of the big Division content creators, they don't talk about this game anymore. They're not creating content around it. So what's happened is we now have new content. No one's talking about it. Friends list is empty. There's no excitement built around it, even though if you go in and play it, it's fantastic content, right? But what I've realized is when I look at the Division 2 community, on social media, it's very toxic right now. A lot of people attacking each other. Like, people are mad at other people because they actually like it, or the people that like it are mad at the people that don't like it, and back and forth. But here's the thing, and I'm just going to keep it 100 because that's just how I have to do it. The Division doesn't have a community presence on the Ubisoft side, on the massive side. I mean, I know they do State of the Game. I know, Hamish does a great job hosting that once a week, right? This is nothing against him. But like Yannick is no longer doing direct community stuff. And I forget the gentleman that was doing it before. He's no longer there. So to put it frank, where's their Deej? They don't have a Deej right now. Like bringing this to Bungie and Destiny 2 is all the roller coaster that Destiny has been over the past 5 years, the good, the bad, and the ugly. If I ever have a community question, I know who to go to. I'm going to go to Deej. I'm going to go to Cosmo. I'm going to go to DMG. Their presence that we know, they talk community. I mean, Cosmo and DMG are hardcore Destiny players. They are on the front line with us, playing that game through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and everything else, right? But I know those 3 people are there. If I have a community question, you know who I think of right now on the Division if I have a community question? Julian Garrity, the creative director. That should not be. It's fine to be active. There's a lot of Bungie employees, again, as an example, that are active with the community. That's great. But if I specifically need a voice of reason when it comes to community-related stuff, Division doesn't have that right now. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that needs to be fixed first and foremost. Let's fix the actual community side of the Division. Let's get that right. Whether the content's great or not, but let's have that person that we can go to, or those group of people that we can go to on the Ubisoft side to answer these questions and to kind of drive the conversation a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have that right now. So the result is we have a very toxic community. So content's great. I know more like I'm excited for episode 2, that Pentagon content. I think it's going to be great, right? Obviously episode 3 is going to be 2020. But is it going to matter if no one's playing the game anymore? That they got to fix. They got to fix the community stuff. PvP is at the top of the list. Give me an incentive to actually want to go play PvP, want to go do the Dark Zone stuff, and everything else, in my opinion, will fall in line. You get more content creators to come back. You get more community people actually engaging with the game and social media talking about it and all that. But until then, we are where we are, where we have a game that has some really good things about it, has some really bad things about it, but does not have a community focus to drive the conversation either way. Just my opinion.